My name is Michael. I work for the company JIMCO in Denmark, and I want to tell you a little bit about air purification, environmentally friendly air purification, and environmentally friendly surface disinfection. We have a small product that can do air purification 24/7. It can be used in rooms where people are present in the room, so in occupied spaces. And the focus for this presentation is primarily to reduce airborne virus and virus on surfaces, which is very relevant just now. So the small system we have is called the MAC 500. It's a multi-air cleaner. It works with UVC and ozone technology, and it can reduce virus in the air with 89% in 1 hour and 99% in 2 hours. And after 3 hours, we reach 99.9%. This can be used with dentists, doctors, schools, nursing homes, in your private home, hospitals, anywhere where you want to reduce airborne virus. I want to show you a little bit about aerosols in rooms and how aerosols can travel. I know Vinay also spoke about this from Leapcraft. So I have just a small video you can see here. Hang on. So in 60 minutes in a confined space, this is how many aerosols are distributed from one person. Of course, with ventilation, there's not so much buildup, but if you don't have ventilation, you have a lot of aerosols, and aerosols can carry virus with them and can infect other people. So we have a small system that can be placed also in toilets. It has a special UVC lamp inside, which will inactivate virus that passes over the lamp. And then it will also create a low level of ozone, the same as you have outside in nature. And this low level of ozone will create a shield around persons in the room and start reducing virus immediately and 24/7. I have another picture here from an office space where you can distribute the MAC 500 around the office and treat anything that's airborne. I have a small example here from a school. It's a study from Spain where they show how many pupils are infected with virus if the teacher is infected. So after 2 hours, then 50% of all pupils will be infected with COVID-19. Of course, here there's several ways to mitigate the risk of being infected. One could be our system, but natural ventilation is also very good, but most of the time it's not possible. So you need to do something else. The system can be used almost anywhere. And we tested on a virus called MS2. It is 7 to 10 times more resistant than coronavirus. So it allows for claim against SARS-CoV-2. And it only needs a power socket to operate, and then you're good to go. So that was the first system. The second system is what we call the FLOD Mini Mark II. It is also based on UVC and ozone technology. So right now in spaces when you need to disinfect surfaces, you either do that with chemicals or you do it manually, and you cannot reach all surfaces. So a lot of shadow areas are difficult to reach. With this unit, you empty the room and you turn it on, and then it creates a level of ozone that can react with virus on all surfaces in contact with air. And this takes everywhere from 1 to 3 hours to reach all areas. And we measure the level of ozone so we know when the system is done, and we data log this so you have it for your reference. So during treatment, the ozone will be spread by the fan inside our unit. and then we will react with all surfaces and inactivate and disinfect virus. After treatment, you know when it's safe to enter, when the ozone level is below threshold value, and then you have a clean start next day when all the employees come back into the office. This can be used in factories as well. It's actually developed to reduce listeria and salmonella in factories, but it can be used against virus, mold, and a lot of other microorganisms as well. You still need to clean your factory with soap if you want to use it, but you don't need to disinfect with chemicals anymore. So this can be taken care of with our unit. We have documentation from a German lab on the surface disinfection treatment, where we tested against Yersinia virus, which is 3 times more resistant than coronavirus. It will survive up to 9 days on surfaces, and we reduced this with more than 99.99%. We have a lot of other different systems for air treatment in air handling units, smaller systems as well that can be implemented to mitigate the risk of virus spreading. That was it. Thank you.